Hey guys, it's Shaquana. Happy Friday. Okay, so this video is the topic of this video is investing in you, investing in yourself. Okay, so I have some inspiration for this video. Okay, so around fall time, I have there's a pastor that lives on my block. Well, he doesn't live on a block. He has a church on this block that I live on. And, we talk when I'm coming in or out, and he happens to be getting in or out his car. We talk. So basically, around the fall time, I was coming downstairs. I was a little frazzled. I had both of my daughters with me. And I was a little frazzled and flustered because, coming down a lot of train steps with a stroller and kids and, how that could be. So we had a regular conversation. We were talking just about different stuff. It has nothing to do with anything personal or anything that I was dealing with or me, anything. So he, in the middle of our regular conversation, he comes to me and he's like, he's like, you need to invest in yourself. So I'm like, okay. And, I guess because I looked really confused, he's like, you need to invest in you. Nobody else. Invest in you. And I still was a little taken back because it came out of nowhere, totally left field. And then I didn't fully understand what he was getting at. So I'm like, okay. He's like, you don't get what I mean? I said, not really, elaborate. He said, just invest in you, nobody else. Invest in yourself. Take care of yourself. And he said, you'll get what I mean eventually. So we kept on with regular conversation. He went back to having a regular conversation, and then I left from him. So on my way back home, I was thinking, I'm like, okay, what is he talking about? Invest in myself. Invest in me, So I really couldn't think of what he was getting at. So I said, all right, I'll figure it out. He said, eventually I'll see, what he's talking about. So I said, all that week, I was just all over the place. I had appointments. I had to be here. I had to be there, certain time. And I was just frustrated. And, I don't want to say overwhelmed, but probably overwhelmed as well. Shucking and jiving and just shuffling all over the place. So at one time, I remember I was coming up the stairs with the stroller, the baby, the bags, my other daughter, and I was a little frustrated. I'm just like, oh God, you know what? I need to start taking, I need to start looking out for me. I need to look out for me. I need to take care of myself. And then that's when it hit me. I'm like, oh, didn't he say that? So it hit me. I said, okay, I get what he means. Okay, this video is for specifically women. My videos is for anybody to watch, but specifically for women. You can be a mother, you could be a wife, you could be anybody. You don't have to be a mother, you don't have to be a wife to understand. As a woman, you will understand. Invest in yourself. That means putting something in to gain something, to see it manifest in a positive way into yourself. Nobody else, not for anybody else, but for you. No matter how many people you have around you that love you and want to see you elevate and see you do good and this is on the other, you have to look out for you first. Invest in yourself. Now, this is actually not about looks or anything like that, but I'm going to start with that. Just an example as investing in yourself as far as even your appearance. There's some people who are like Mary Janes. And when I say Mary Janes, I mean you're the it person, you're the go-to person for everybody, you're the fix-it person, you're the problem solver, whether it's for your friends, your family, everybody just looks to you to fix things, to do things, and they just take from you, and not necessarily intentionally or in a negative way, but people do take from you. If you impart into someone, that is a part of you. You're giving a part of yourself to someone or to people. And us as women, we tend to do that quite often, no matter whether it's in our careers, whether it's with our families, you know, our children, things like that, especially mothers. Okay, so as far as your parents, I hear the excuse all the time because people come to me and say, "Oh, girl, I don't know how you do it. I don't have time for all of that makeup stuff. Oh, I got kids and I gotta work and I gotta do this and I gotta do that. I don't have time." And it's like, okay, yes, I am a stay-at-home mom right now, but I've worked pretty much all my life, you know. That shouldn't take away from anything. Just because you're a stay-at-home mom doesn't mean that you have a lot more time on your hands, because you actually are not off duty as a mom at all. Like mothers that go to work, at least they have a few hours to not be mom per se. You know what I mean? But back to my original point, that's an excuse. You don't have time, because I said the same thing. That's how I know it's an excuse. When I first had Ryan, my last daughter, I would say the same thing. People be like, "Oh, you're not wearing no makeup. You're not, your hair, your hair and this and the other." And I thought I was looking crazy, but it's not what people would normally see from me on a regular basis. And my excuse was, "Oh, I don't have time. I just had a baby. This baby, this and the other." And then it hit me like when she was a few months old, and I'm like, well, it's still me. I should still be me. I should still be Shaquana. Even though I'm a mother of now 2 children, I should still be me. Which means, yeah, so I should still be me, And I said to myself, okay, I'm going to, if I have an appointment at 3 o'clock in the afternoon somewhere, instead of me getting myself together, it takes me forever to get ready, just me alone. But okay, if I usually start getting ready at like 1 o'clock to leave my house at 2 to get somewhere for 3, I'll start getting ready at 12:45. Give myself that extra 15 minutes to do what I used to do, which is my makeup. And then that's how I started doing it. So if I go somewhere, I take an extra 15 to 20 minutes out of that time to get ready to do my makeup. That's just one thing for me, not for anybody else, for me. Why should I sell myself short just because now I have 2 children instead of 1? That's just an example. So you can make time for the moms that are working. When I just had 1 child, when I had to get out that door at a certain time to get my daughter to daycare, or what have you, and then to work, I would have my cosmetic bag with all of my makeup in it. I would take it with me. I would shuffle my daughter off to daycare, and my bus ride to the train, I would do my makeup, most of my makeup on the bus. Or when I was on my 2nd or 3rd train to get all the way to Queens, and I would have a seat, I would do my makeup then. Or if you leave 15 minutes earlier, maybe when you get when you get to work, you go in the bathroom, put on your face and keep going. There's ways around it. You just have to take a little bit of extra time. That's all. Now beyond that, as far as investing in yourself, you want to do things that's going to make you happy. You want to do things that's going to make you become a better person. If you a person who is a mother or a wife, you know that you have to tend to other people. But if you're no good to yourself, then you're no good to your husband or your kids. So when he told me that that day about investing in myself and take care of me, and I really didn't understand, but after a while I did understand. They're in my video. I did understand after a while, because I was like, okay, my baby is just totally throwing me off from this video, and I wanted it to be a baby-free video. So, what I meant by investing in yourself, that's what I meant. Do something for yourself that is an investment that's going to manifest into something great. She's looking crazy. Sorry, guys. So what I decided to do was last year, I decided, you know what? I'm going to do something for myself. I'm going to go back to school. Something for Shaquana. Of course, it has benefits for my family, you know, my spouse and my children. After a while, it will benefit everyone. But it was for me. Since I'm home and I'm stay-at-home mom right now, I said, okay, I can go to school, take some courses online. I knew that it would be hard. But I said, you know what? I'm going to do something for me. This will only benefit me. Sorry, guys. So, I decided, okay, I'm going to go back to school for me to further my career. So when it is time to go back to work, I can have a whole nother career path. Can make more money, all of that, and it'd be just beneficial all the way around. So that's one step that I took, you know, to invest in myself. Just do things. Take yourself out on dates. You know what I mean? Take yourself out if you have that opportunity to do so. Get to know yourself more, and that's what I'm starting to do. I have yet to take myself on a date yet, which that will happen very soon. But so I haven't, so like I was saying, I haven't done that yet, but that will come soon. But this is just basically to tell you guys, you know, it really is important to take care of yourself. You're so busy taking care of everybody else, making sure that their needs are met. And then it's like, what do I have for myself? You know what I mean? What do I have to show for anything? Like I said, if you're not good, how can anybody else who relies on you, how can they be good? How can you be good to them if you're not good to yourself? So that's just a little about what I meant by investing in yourself. This is especially for us women because we do it all. We do